right, so like I said, we are doing Read Aloud, and we are going to finish Junie B. Jones because we only have 2 chapters left. So, if you remember, I'm going to go to my reading journal so I can kind of recap what's been going on. Junie B. wants to, right? Junie B. Wants to go to Richie and Anna's house, but Lucille does not want her there. The girls could only spend the night if they begged for a poodle. I don't think Junie B is going to follow the sleepover rules because she doesn't follow rules normally anyways, which actually she did end up saying that she had to follow them. Lucille was being very bossy because she was showing the girls her stuff but not letting them touch. And then our climax was that Junie B broke open a pillow and the feathers were everywhere. Okay. All right. So now let's keep going because we're going to have our falling action and then our resolution, right? Our falling action and then our resolution. So let's start reading. Chapter 7, Peeping. After a while, the Nana took us back to Lucille's room. Me and Philip, Johnny Bob got in our sleeping bags speedy fast. Then that Grace got in her sleeping bag too, and Lucille got into her softy bed. Not one more peep out of you girls, said the Nana, very grouchy. Do you hear me? Not one more peep. She turned off the light and shut the door. I stayed quiet a real long time, 'cause I was scared of that woman, that's why. All of a sudden, I heard a teeny voice. Peep, it said. Peep, peep. It was Lucille. Me and that Grace giggled out loud at her. Peep, said that Grace. Peep, I said. Peep, said Philip, Johnny Bob. Then pretty soon, all of us were peeping all over the place. Peep, 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 peep. Lucille kept on peeping louder and louder and louder. Peep, 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 she said. Also, she was giggling very hard. Finally, me and that Grace sat up in our sleeping bags. We stared at that girl. Lucille is peeping out of control, said that Grace. Maybe she is overly tired, I said. Overly tired makes your brain go silly. Peep, said Lucille. Peep, 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 peep. Just then, Lucille's Nana opened the door again. Silence, she yelled, real scary. Shivers came on my skin. Then all of us, quick, crawled under our covers again, and we closed our eyes and we didn't say another peep. Chapter 8, Morning. Morning came very early. It was still dark outside. I jiggled Lucille and that Grace. I am hungry, I said. Are you guys hungry? I am really, really hungry. I shook them some more. Let's eat. You want to eat? I really, really want to eat. Finally, Lucille and that Grace yawned and stretched. Then all of us put on our bathrobes and our slippers, and we went down the hall to get the Nana for breakfast. Lucille shaked her real gentle. Wake up, Nana, she whispered. Wake up, Nana, said that Grace. Wake up, Nana, I said. The Nana did a snore. That's how come we had to pull her up by her arms, and we turned a bright light in her face. The Nana yawned real big. It was not pleasant. After that, she got her robe and slippers, and she went downstairs with us. We sat at the long dining room table again. The Nana passed out cereal bowls. Oh, Nana, these are the brand new China bowls you bought in France. These are my favorites, said Lucille. All of a sudden, I felt a knot in my stomach again. I tapped on the Nana's hand. Yeah, only here's the problem. I think I would like to have a plastic cereal bowl. 'Cause plastic is more my style. Why do you think Junie B wants a plastic cereal bowl? Bella, why does she want a plastic cereal bowl?
Because she doesn't want to break it.
Because she doesn't want to break it.
She doesn't want to break the glass.
She doesn't want to break it because she's already broken the glass, right? And she's starting to be kind of, what's a good R word that I could say, Camila?
responsible.
Oh, you're not, Camila.
I was gonna say at the beginning that I agreed with Bella, but still.
Yeah, so you agree with Bella, and she's starting to become responsible, right? Because she's kind of like, ooh, I probably should not have this nice fancy bowl for France. Like, I will break it. The Nana rolled her eyes way up at the ceiling. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. I don't own any plastic cereal bowls, she said. After that, she brought in the orange juice and she poured it into teeny crystal glasses. I got down from my chair. Yeah, only guess what? I think I will just stand here and not eat, or else I might spill something again, I said. Then Anna looked and looked at me. Then she went into the kitchen and she brought me back a banana. Here, try this, she said, kind of nicer. I did a smile. Then I ate my banana very careful, and I didn't spill a drop. Mother picked me up at 9 o'clock. She came into the Nana's big, beautiful house to get me. My, what a lovely home you have here, she said to the Nana. Then Mother walked to the big bowl of beautiful flowers, and she tried to smell those lovely things. No, don't. They are just for show, probably, I hollered. After that, I said goodbye to my friends, and I thanked the Nana, and I quick pulled Mother out of that house, or else she might break something. That's why. I run down the steps and got in my car. Then I rubbed my hands on the back seat. It was not as soft as the Nana's back seat. I smiled, very relieved. It's good to be back, I said. Mother drove down the long driveway. My stomach growled real loud. Guess what? My tummy is still hungry for breakfast because I didn't actually eat much this morning, I said. Mother laughed. I swear, Junie B, your stomach is a bottomless pit, she said. Just then another great idea popped into my head. Mother, hey mother, maybe you and me can stop at Grandma Miller's for breakfast, because she fixes blueberry pancakes every Sunday morning. And blueberry pancakes is my favorite breakfast in the whole entire world. Mother thinked about my offer. Then all of a sudden she turned around the car and we drove to my Grandma Miller's house, and we were just in time for blueberry pancakes. We ate a million bazillion of those delicious things. Plus, also, I drank orange juice out of a plastic glass. Hooray, I said. Hooray for plastic. Then me and Grandma Miller hugged and hugged. And guess what else? I think I like my regular Nana just perfect. The end. All right, so let's think about what do you think was kind of the falling action? What was the resolution? What did you need to learn? So let's think about the falling action. There were two kind of events. One was whenever it was chapter 7 and they were making noises, and then what happened and then Nana did what, Aiden?
She gave him a plastic cup, a glass cup, and
Well, no. Okay, so that was the second event that happened, right? That was this one. So that was the second event. So Nana, right, gave Junie B a glass cup and bowl. She didn't eat because she was afraid she'd spill something, right? Okay, so what happened here? What happened before that? Remember chapter 7. Nana yelled at them for the pillow fight, and then what did she say, Bella? What happened?
she she said, stop being loud, and because they're, well, she got mad because, Junie B broke the pillow, and then, they started to be really loud in Lucille's, room, because they're, saying peep, and, they got in trouble.
So the girls started being really loud again. And Nana yelled at them to stop, right? She yelled at them to stop. So what's kind of the conclusion, the final thing that happens? What does she say? Aiden, what does she say?
She likes her own Nana.
She likes her, but not just her own Nana. What's the important word here?
Regular.
Regular, right? What do you think she means by her regular Nana? Think about, Walter, what does she mean by regular Nana?
Not rich.
Not rich, and maybe not even not rich, but that she doesn't have what? Like nice, expensive things, right? Because that's kind of what became Junie B's problem, was that Richie Nana had all these nice, super expensive things, and Junie B broke all of it. Like she broke a lot of it, right? And so she's like, you know what? I think I'm okay with not going over there so I don't break everything, right? So she's kind of like, I think I like my regular Nana and kind of my regular, not expensive things better, right? So Junie B is okay not going, make sure you're muted, back over to Lucille's. So she does not break, Walter, mute, anything. And then I'm also going to add, she is grateful for her regular, and I'm going to underline regular, Nana. Okay, so she kind of learns, hey, you know what? I'm kind of okay not having all this expensive stuff because I'm probably going to break it anyways, right? Yes, Camila.
You can add a new character, the regular Nana.
We can add another character. Good job, Camille. Right? So we can add another character. We can add, her name was Grandma
Also add another setting.
Miller, which is
Grandma Miller's house.
her house. Good job, Camila. Right? You can add Grandma Miller and you can add her house. All right. So do you see how I took notes on this book? How I did all this throughout the week, the kind of 2 weeks that we've been reading? How I took a bunch of different, how I wrote about my reading a lot. So if I ever had to go back and take a test on this book, or if I ever had to do anything, I actually could go back and read all this stuff that I did, because I've really thought out this book and I've really kind of taken this book and broken it down, right? And so it's really, really important that you do this while you're reading, because if you're not doing this, it's going to be very difficult when you're trying to answer questions about a book, or not even just that, but just understanding the book in general. So you need to make sure that you're doing stuff like this while you're reading. Okay? All right. All right. So We